It's that spur of the moment, decision that you look at someone and you see that they're in need.
They're friendly and nice. It's like having a party every Tuesday.
I'm the old-fashioned, so I try to do what I enjoy doing. If it takes a little more time, that's okay.
Hi there, welcome to The Global Good. I'm Shelley Steeves, highlighting good news stories from across the country. This week we meet unstoppable seniors and a young man with cerebral palsy who realized a lifelong dream. But first, let's head off to New Brunswick, where a water delivery man was caught in the act of being kind, that is. Brian Moran works on a pretty tight schedule, delivering spring water to customers across southeastern New Brunswick. He's paid commission by the bottle, so time is quite literally money. But in his heart, some things are just worth taking the time for.
It's that spur of the moment, decision that you look at someone and you see that they're in need.
Captured on this dash cam video and recently shared on social media, Brian was caught in the act of being kind, handing out water to a homeless person with a disability. And turns out it's something he does quite regularly.
It's part of my day job, so why not give them something that I know they're going to use.
Brian says when he's out on deliveries, he often passes by people living on the streets, and it breaks his heart. We
can't really know what the experience, what they go through. Everybody has a different story. Sometimes in our mentality we're thinking, okay, they don't want to work, whether they're on drugs or all these different things that go through our mind.
But he's come to discover that everyone has a different story, and they all share a common need for love and compassion.
This could be me one day, this could happen to any of us.
And his customers think that's a pretty special way to see the world.
Just for a regular guy that comes in and delivers our water and he's giving it out to homeless, that's pretty decent of him.
Recognition isn't at all what Brian was looking for that day. He didn't even know his kindness was caught on video, but he does wonder how the woman he gave the water to is doing.
No, I never caught her name. I was doing my deliveries and I just gave her the water and got many thank yous and all that, and then I left.
Well, I tracked her down. Her name is Brenda. She's been living on the streets for months. The very night before Brian gave her that water, she was sleeping on the very sidewalk where they met.
I've been homeless, sleeping on the street.
And it turns out that bottle of water quenched more than her thirst.
Made me feel good, made my day.
Knowing that, as Brian picks up empties, his heart is full. Now we meet an unstoppable senior. A 100-year-old bowler from Winnipeg says staying young and being active is right up her alley. Brittany Greenslade has the story.
Every Tuesday, this gaggle of gals get together to share some laughs, some drinks, and some friendly competition.
Oh, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. They're so full of fun, and they're friendly and nice. It's like having a party every Tuesday.
But what Pat Colburn didn't know was today it really was a party for her.
Happy birthday, dear Pat. Happy birthday to you.
Pat just turned 100 years old, and her ladies were here to celebrate with her in one of her favorite places, the bowling alley. She's been bowling in leagues since the Second World War ended in 1945.
We put a sheet up, and in a week we had 60 people, and we started our league. And we bowled together for Saturday nights for years after that.
A weekly activity she's kept for 74 years.
I had a good average, over 200 average, most of my time. And I still find it fun, even though I sometimes can't make 100 today.
But Pat says it's not just having fun that's helped keep her in good health.
Keep busy and do something you like, because if you just sit down when you're older, you're going to get older.
Proving she has not only talent, but wisdom to spare.
Now we're off to Ontario to meet another inspiring senior. He's been a master with the Clippers for 50 years. That's a lot of haircuts. Mike Postovit has the story.
Hair today, gone tomorrow. Actually gone in between 15 and 20 minutes. This is the world of Paolo Rizzo, and this marks his 50th year of running his own barber business here in Kingston.
I don't have to do it. I could retire, but I still enjoy it, so I'd like to keep on going for a little while yet.
Rizzo has been at the same location for 36 years now. This Sultan of Snip doesn't rush his customers. No way, he is old school.
Everything go faster now. We kind of sometimes compromise in quality a little bit for quantity, you know. That's the way I see it. But I'm the old-fashioned, so I try to do what I enjoy doing. If it takes a little more time, that's okay.
There's a lot of change in the world, a lot of things are unstable, and I like to kind of have the stability of my continuing relationship with my barber. You know, it's an important part of my life.
I have fun, that's what it is, you know. And I do get a lot of Queen's students, a lot of, yeah, it's amazing, you know. And I guess they tell each other, half of the basketball team come here, the Queen's basketball team, yeah. And those guys are twice my height.
Even at almost 75, Rizzo continues to work 6 days a week, truly a cut above.
Now we head to Peterborough, where a young man with special needs hit the big stage with a rock legend. Cole Bennett's face just says it all. The young man with cerebral palsy was invited on stage with rock legends Steve Tyler and Joe Perry, who took the young man under their Aerosmith wings. He and his mom recalled the rocking night at Wolf 101.5 radio station in Peterborough.
Cole started crying, and because he was so happy to meet them. And then Joe Perry gave him a big hug, and they're both standing there talking to Cole, like serious conversation.
Cole's wish to see his favorite rock band was granted by the Sunshine Foundation. In early October, he set off to Las Vegas, where his idols sang inches from his face. Talk about sweet emotion. Well, that's all for this edition of The Global Good. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, send us your good news story ideas from right across the country. And subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be inspired by good news stories. And also, don't forget, click that share button and help us share some smiles. After all, it's for the global good. Keep smiling.